This is Copper News 24 and welcome to InFocus. What is going on in the Nigerian military in Ojo? The story started with Ruth Ogunleye, a Nigerian army personnel who applied for a voluntary discharge due to the inhuman treatment, but was declared mentally unstable and discharged out of the Nigerian army on the 15th of June 2024. Ruth Hannah's superior Abdul Karim were in the same unit, CMC Ojo Nigerian Army Cantonment Medical Center. Colonel Abdul Karim asked her to come have sexual intercourse with him on the 27th of February 2022 around 7 p.m. on Sunday at Eagle Stone Hotel. Though this demand called fertilization is a big offense in the army, Ruth, however, refused to yield. Little did Ruth realize that there is another thing in store waiting for her. Ever since then, Ruth was denied of military costs, a pass to visit her family for years, even her welfare. But that was only the beginning. Abdul Karim injects her at his own will, puts her inside a body bag, and it didn't even end there. He went ahead to harass her and raped her in his office with Nigerian army uniform on, then threw her into the psychiatric hospital to make it look as if what he's saying about her going crazy is true. Most times he will instruct the soldiers to pin Ruth down and inject her. Most times he will point a gun at her. Other times he handcuffs her and sexually violates her, takes a picture of her and sends it to his senior officers to make it look as if Ruth is actually mad. Even when Ruth tries her best to write to higher authorities to sort for addressing this unbearable situation, both from the military police and human rights, even from her own superiors, but nothing was done. Now fast forward to 9th January 2024. Ruth sought out social media intervention and it helped. The Minister of Human Affairs, Honorable Uju Kennedy, intervened and the Nigerian army promised to carry out a proper investigation. Ruth was taken to NDLEA and National Hospital to check if truly she's into drugs or probably insane. But the Nigerian army has come out to say that the senior officers involved in this case are all innocent and that Ruth is suffering from mental issues. Ruth has also alleged that General Onyema Chukuma, the Nigerian army spokesman, sent someone to assassinate her.
Colonel Abdulkarimi asked me to sleep with him at Eagle Store Hotel at about 700 hours p.m. He asked me to sleep with him, which I refused.
What day was this?
On Sunday.
Date?
On 27th February 2022. So he called me to sleep with him, which I was very, very surprised. And army is against it. In the army, it's called fertilization. It's a big offense in the army. Ever since then, Colonel Abdulkarim will inject me with Lactate injection, put me inside caskets, popularly called body bag in the army. He will harass me, rape me, and at the end of the day, he will throw me inside psychiatric hospital to make it look as if what he is saying is true.
Ogunleye says she followed all due process to get the officer off her back, but it all fell on deaf ears.
I sought for redress. I went to legal service. I went to military police to report him.
Was this after the first time, or it had happened several times?
Several times. The procedures, I sought for redress using and nothing was done. Nobody believed me. After injecting me, he would strip me naked and throw me inside psychiatric hospital. And then General Ibishelebo, Colonel Ogo will come there, they will be snapping me. Going to military police to report, nothing was done because he's my superior. I'm his subordinate. I wrote a redress and nothing was done. So I went to social media to complain on the 9th of January 2024.
The Nigerian Army referred ex-Private Ruth Ogunleye for medical evaluation at the National Hospital in Abuja, following earlier assessments made by the Nigerian Army Medical Corps that suggested potential mental health concern.
Are you mentally unstable?
No. I'm perfectly okay. It was just a cook-up story. They took me to National Hospital. They took me to LDLA. at first they took me to ADLE just to check my to know if I abuse substance, and they took me to National Hospital for medical evaluation, and the result turned out to be negative.
What you're telling me now is that the army did not on its own discharge you.
No, I wrote a discharge that I lost interest because of the inhuman treatment they did to me. I'm very, very surprised that they still come online and cook up a story just to make me look as if I'm a man, that is just to tell the whole wide world that I'm a man person. I'm not a man person. They called me from national pension board that I should come for pension. I was very, very surprised that I'm not eligible for pension. Why are they calling me for pension? So when I got there, I saw that they gave me 50% disability, that I'm not mentally stable.
Now, my question is this. Whose side of story do you actually agree? Does Ruth sound like she's mentally unfit to recall her own experience? Is the Nigerian army hiding the truth just to cover up a clear sign of power abuse? Or have we, as Nigerians, totally lost it in being humans and having faith in justice? I leave you to the comment section. Stay your host, Ojoko Helen, so stay tuned.